In this video, we will talk about the slope of a straight line. So first we need to understand what do we mean by slope. So slope is nothing but the steepness of any incline. Okay, that is how steep a line is. So which is nothing but the ratio of it's the vertical change. Vertical change means the change along x-axis with the horizontal change. With the horizontal change, vertical and horizontal change. Okay, so we define the slope. Normally, it is represented by a lowercase letter m as the vertical change divided by the horizontal change. Okay, which can also be called as the rise over run. Rise means how the line is moving vertically and how it is moving horizontally. Okay, so what you can notice here is that if your line is just a horizontal line, if you have only this line, so it means what is the rise? Rise is 0 as there is no change vertically. So it means in this case the slope m becomes 0. What happens if you have a vertical line? What happens? If you are having a vertical line, it means there is no change horizontally. Okay, it means the run is 0. There is change in x. Horizontal change is 0. Let me write it as like that. Horizontal change and vertical change. So vertical change is 0. In this case, vertical line, when the line is vertical, the horizontal change is 0. So what it means? The slope m, what it will be? Now you have any value here, but this becomes 0. So what happened? Any number over 0 gives you, like you have any number here and the denominator is 0. So this becomes infinity, undefined. Okay. So a horizontal, when the horizontal change is 0, it means your line is vertical. It means the slope is undefined. This is what you need to know. For a vertical line, the slope is undefined. And for a horizontal line, the slope is 0. Okay, so you can easily remember when it is becoming 0, it means the numerator is 0. When it is becoming infinity, means denominator is 0. Okay, also if you have your line moving like this from left to right, so in this case the slope is positive, whereas in this direction the slope is negative. Like this line is having the negative slope. Okay, now let's see how do we find the slope of a line when 2 points are given. So the formula for a slope of a line joining 2 points, let the points will be P and Q with the coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2 is given by the difference of the y coordinates that gives you the vertical change divided by the difference in the x coordinates, correct? X2 minus x1. So that gives you the horizontal change because this is what is our slope. So let's see this example. Suppose these are your 2 points and you want to find the slope. Let the slope be denoted by m. Let this be the point x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Okay. Then by using the formula for slope, which is m, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Substituting the value. Y2 is 5. 5 minus 8 divided by what you have? X2, that is minus 3 minus 7. Okay, now just simplify. 5 minus 8 gives you minus 3. Minus 3 minus 7 gives you minus 10. So you get 3 over 10. So what you get? You get your slope, the value of your slope m as 3 over 10, which is a positive slope. Okay. So main is to memorize this formula. Okay. Let's solve another question, like what other idea they can use to ask questions based on the same rule. So, for instance, if you have this, like they ask you, find the value of b, means you have to find what is b, if the slope, that is m, of a line passing through points minus 2, 3, and 4b is 12. So, here they have given that the slope m is equal to 12. The value of slope is given. Okay. Then what you are going to find? You have to find b. Now, where is b? Can you see B somewhere? Yes, it is one of the coordinate of the point. So just do the things that you know. So let's say this is point A, this is point B. So you have the points as point A minus 2, comma 3. Point B as 4, comma B. Okay. So as per to use the definition, this is x1, y1. This is the point x2, y2. Write down in the rule for finding the slope. Slope m is equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. So this gives you what is the value of y2. In place of y2, you see here b. Write it. Okay. So b minus what is y1? 3. Divided by x2 is 4 minus of minus 2. Okay. So what you see here, you see an unknown value b. Okay. So to solve it, you should have the value of, means only one term should be unknown. Then only you can get the value. So what else is given? The slope is 12. So in place of m, you will write 12. Simplifying this, what you will get? 12 equal b minus 3 over 4 plus 2. Okay, so this gives you 12 equal b minus 3 over 6. Now, what you have to find? You have to find the value of b. So, first of all, you need to simplify this. So, you need to get rid of the 6. So, multiply both sides by 6. What happened then? The 6 and 6 get cancelled, giving you the value as, how much is 12 times 6? 72 equal b minus 3. Okay, so see, this equation becomes a linear equation and you already know how to solve a linear equation. Now you have to find the value of b. So what you have to do, you have to move this minus 3 on the other side, giving you 72 plus 3 equal b, which gives you b is equal to 75. So this is the value of b for which the slope of this line is 12. Clear? So see, we didn't use anything different. We used the same formula, substitute the values which are given, and then solve accordingly. Let's solve another two questions using the same rule. So let's see this one. Find the value of m, that is the find the value of m. Let me change the variable. I have changed the variable here because usually we use m for the slope, so I don't want you to confuse. So what they say, find the value of c if the slope of line passing through these 2 points is 0. So what is given? First of all, write what is given. You have the points. What are the points? 2, comma c and minus 7, comma 5. And the slope, which you are denoting by m, is given as 0. So doing the same thing, this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Writing down the formula for slope. M is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This gives you y2 minus y1 is 5 minus 6. And here what you have? X2, that is minus 7 minus 2. So this gives you 5 minus c over minus 9. So what you got? The slope m as 5 minus c over minus 9. Now, what is given here? The slope is 0. So, if you remember what I said at the beginning, when the slope will be 0? Only if the numerator is 0. So, in this case, the slope is 0. It means this term is 0. So, this implies 5 minus c is equal to 0. So, what this gives you the value of c? C is equal to 5. Okay. Otherwise, suppose you get confused over here, what you can do is you can write the m value as 0, 5 minus c over minus 9 and solve it in the same way as we did before. So you multiply both sides by minus 9 and then cancelling, giving you 5 minus c equals 0. Okay. But I recommend don't use this way. Okay, better to remember this process. If the slope is 0, it means the numerator should be 0. The reason I'm saying this is you will understand with the second question. So here they ask you find the value of u if the slope of a line passing through these two points is undefined. Undefined means the slope is infinity. Your points are say x1, y1. This is your x2, y2. So when you write the slope m, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, let's write it. Y2 is 7 minus 2 over u minus of minus 5, giving you 5 over u plus 5. Okay. So in this case, you got the slope m is 5 over u plus 5. But what is given? It is given that the slope is undefined. So slope m is undefined. Yes, when it becomes undefined, only if the denominator, this term become 0. Remember this? This become undefined if the denominator is 0. Because then only we can say that any number divided by 0 is undefined. So this gives you 5 cannot be 0. So it gives you u plus 5 equal to 0, giving you the value of u as minus 1. Okay, clear? So see, one rule and we have used it to solve different type of questions.